Hi, my name is Peter Wang.
Hi, my name is Jiaqin, and this is our game, Chemistry Lab Adventure. The educational goal of this game is to help students review some of the important chemistry lab that they have done throughout the school year. Thus, the audiences of this game should be students who are currently taking chemistry at school. Let's take a closer look at this game. On the starting panel, we have three buttons: Tutorial, Select, and Help. And below this button, we put the game instruction that tells the user how to play this game. The user will be using the keyboard to control the character's movement, and the rules of this game are shown on the screen. Pressing up arrow key to move up, down arrow key to move down, left arrow key to move left, and right arrow key to move right. When you click on the help button, the help panel will be shown and gives you some YouTube link that tells you some necessary knowledge you will have to know before you play this game. If you know you have already known all of this chemistry lab, that's good. Now you just need to hit the back button to return to the main panel of this game. The user can also click on the tutorial button to go to the tutorial page. This panel is just for the user to practice, and you can consider it as a simple version of the actual game. During the testing, one of the audiences suggests that we should have a brief navigation in here, so we decrease the difficulties of the operation and add the basic instruction on it. The user can move the character only inside the design map, as you can see on the screen. While playing this game, the player needs to avoid hitting the moving monster, but once your character hits the monster will disappear. And the multiple choice panel will also show up at the same time, and you will have to answer a chemistry lab question. After you have selected an option and click on the answer button, the game will tell you if you have the correct answer or not, and then show you the explanation of the right answer. You need to click the back button to return to the game. After all the monsters are wiped out from the game board, you'll finally get to the end of this game. At the bottom of this map, there is a green line, and once the user moves the character across this line, the game is automatically over. The user will be led to this end panel, and the reason we have this panel is that our mentor suggests that we should add something to cheer the player up after they finish the game. So we provide different feedback according to the user's score in this game and some resources for them to study from. Now let's take a look at the actual game. Click the select button and go to the selection page. You can select a lab that you are interested in and hit enter to start the game. The way how you play this game is pretty much same as the one I showed you before, but for this lab, we changed the game board structure and increased the difficulty of the multiple choice question. Let me show you the differences between each lab. So this is the water lab, and this is the gas lab, and finally this is the solution lab. These are pretty much all we have in our game, and now let's take a look at the coding part.
The program involves multiple files including text and images. We use try-catch blocks to call files like tutor.txt from outside with scanner. Then we use while loop with scanner.txt as the condition to search needed strings from one line to the next in the file. String methods index of are used to find questions, choices, and explanations that are corresponding to the assigned numbers, which are generated by using math.random to get a random integer from 1 to 9. Later, substring methods are used to get the needed parts of explanation and questions. The strings that contain choices are divided into 4 parts that each contain one choice from A to D by splitting methods. These divided parts are then assigned into one array list, which is later transferred to 4 strings, and they will be assigned to 4 radio buttons in multiple choice panels. We also call method getMyImage in each game panel and use try-catch blocks to upload images like character1.png and solidmonster.jpg into the game panel like tutor panel. The image io.read methods are used here to read images from outside and then converted them to image variables like image and image1. To make the monsters move automatically, we used class monst and monst1. We use two parameters in their constructors to represent the x position and y position of the starting point of the monster images. The two parameters will be given in constructors of game panels. If else blocks is used here to control images moving direction. The most common event used in this program is action event. It's used in the radio buttons with choices in multiple choice panels and buttons in other panels. The event handler method is action performed. In this method, we set variables string command to the string value of getAction command, and the value will be the string of the buttons, radio buttons, or checkboxes that user clicks. Then we use if else and equals methods to determine what buttons or radio buttons or checkboxes do the user click.
These are all we have for this game. Thanks for watching.